Everything is so much clearer and obvious.
Ah, the first. You should definitely have a look around your warehouse. While you're on one job. The M. Huge. I see. Dear, excellent. I see that you're familiarizing yourself with the sextants and the spyglass. That's you. There you are. Thank you. Oh, while you're here, kindly transport this cargo of... Might I give... thanks to you.
Nothing.
Well, have you ever?
They came from all the corners of...
You heard the orders?
You should also... Your storage will soon be full of lovely cider. It's a shame that Guy Forecast will be the first to taste it.
Citizens are now...
Well, what about you then? Do you know, Marie d'Artois? Some linen garments for the Crusader Knights won't hurt either. But I don't want to wait forever.
A letter?
Splendid. Weavers are now moving into your new factory. Fabulous.
As an
Take good care of that crate, as it contains some real masterpieces of the smith's craft, even if I do despise the use of force of arms. I accept...
Have you brought... God bless you. This trade... God bless you. I will soon travel...
Have you finally managed at last? However...
God bless you.
At first, before the crusade...
I can only...
You have discovered...
The island with the mountain... Excellent. You just acquired new land.
This...
How nice of you to come to trade.
I am to blame.
So what?
Cardinal Lucius.
I bestow on you the honor of...
What are you standing around here for? Why don't you build a warehouse where we can store the goods to build the harbor?
Just a little something for the journey, and we'll get going.
Crusade? I know enough peaceful ways of converting the unbelievers, with good food and a hearty draft. But then again, who asks my opinion?
Heavens! I had completely forgotten how exhausting the path down to the valley can be.
Splendid. The first ship can soon be launched.
Shipbuilding completed.
I still have a few crates of tools in storage. Do come by, and I'll be happy to sell some to you.
One more sip for the road, then we must be off. I bought your...
Ship ready.
You've done it at last. Great.
It is done.
If you don't...
Good things come to those who wait. I'd better view the building to assure myself personally that everything is shipshape. The harbor, it's...
God be...
You don't... Good. Cardinal Lucius...
Did you notice? So, you're working on the first tool.
Is this of purest quality?
You have news from the car?
Have you...
The seamen scramble around the rigging.
The storm has subsided at last. I cannot stop thinking about those poor children. We must do our utmost to find them. Let's start here in the monastery. There, up ahead by the reef. Castaways. Good heavens, the children can hardly keep their heads above water.
When these children went missing, I said to myself, hilarious, there's something very fishy here. So I followed you and promptly ran into this dreadful storm. With great difficulty, I managed to make it to my brother's monastery. And then the rain even poured. The poor little ones are shivering with cold. Bring them to me quickly.
Our ships are in a very sorry state after that heavy storm. Would you be so good and make sure they can be repaired?
A few
Can I entrust? As far as I know, the Grand Vizier is staying further south of this region. Let's hope that my present will appease him and he will help us.
I do not care. Very well. Your people are starting to let the trade. Have you come? You have shown yourself to be honorable. By Allah, I believe those children will be safe in your hands. Take this ship, perhaps.
Look,
The Grand Vizier.
You have discovered.
I don't want to be impolite, but I have just recently upgraded this caravanserai. There is still so much to do. I have no time for idle chatter. The Saracens developed Norias to enable them to survive in the desert. Look, the land is already becoming...
see the good...
The Saracens developed Norias to enable them to survive in the desert. Look, the land is already becoming fertile. Getting the nomads to settle here is one thing. You should now ensure that they remain well-fed and happy.
I'm in charge here. And the way I see it, what goes on in my mind concerns no one but the Sultan and the Grand Vizier. I've made some investigations into this mysterious illness afflicting our sovereign, and have discovered something truly monstrous. There is a plot afoot. There's still no concrete proof, but one thing is certain. The Emperor is to be overthrown. Ah, splendid. A certain level of civilization will...
The first
Ah, splendid. A certain level of civilization will definitely be an advantage while we're searching for the children. Let's let her from here, then take them by Allah, and this present too. The main thing is that I don't get into any more trouble with the Grand Vizier because of you.
you have discovered.
God, the children look so exhausted.
I was...
Ah, good. I pray to Allah that you will be successful in
We
free.
should settle.
Corsairs are attacking your ship.
Good Lord, we did it. Now let's hurry up and
Those...
Ship ready.
You'll regret this.
Corsairs are
Oh,
attacking.
the buff. Get the children out.
No. Well done.
I want revenge.
You did it.
Have you upon my Corsair honor? I was promised.
Those facts.
Huge warships drove down.
There doesn't seem to be anyone in your town who can produce leather clothing. Perhaps that will change once your town grows a little larger.
We heard of your generosity, so we just came here. That's a load off my mind, and that's the truth.
Do come and sit down. You must be just a little something for the journey, and we'll get going.
Attack my faithful knights,
Allah! The Occidental fleet is attacking my plantations. But they're just simple date pickers, unarmed and unprotected. I beg you, help us! What we have here, we appear to have found someone who can manufacture leather jerkins. Hamdallah. Producing leather jerkins. I hope the climb up to the monastery was not Producing leather jerkins is an expensive business. It also calls for lots of fresh water. But I believe there is an island with a river on it. I'll just...
That's a load off my mind, and that's the truth.
Will you take me? Thank you. With Allah's blessing, I hope you will reach my harbor safely. So, thank you. From the bottom of my heart. Who knows what might have happened to them without your help? How very foresighted of you to build this mine. You can produce top-quality salt from brine. Ah, I understand. Here you are. Salt is essential for tanning. Do you have enough brine to start work yet? Salt is essential for tanning.
What have you brought? A letter from that Grand Vizier? Your actions are making you turn from God.
Shipbuilding completed.
Salt is essential for tanning. Do you have enough brine to start work yet? You have a... Allah. Excuse me, but I noticed your new paper mill, and I thought, in these... No glass, see?
Haven't you found...
Those ships are these? Allah bless. Madame d'Artois, take this.
Won't you give a couple of miserable souls shelter? That's a load off my mind, and that's the truth.
Marie d'Artois is so excited about this crusade that she is already launching raids all over the place. I keep hearing about new attacks on my people. I implore you, build some warships and help me defend my homeland. By Allah, you've done it. And Madame d'Artois seems to be sparing this subject because it is under your protection. Ah, lovely. You've taken my words to heart. Ah, lovely. You've taken my words to heart. Thank heavens. A great
At first glance, I would say this is an old Bedouin dialect.
Have you brought me? Shukran. You are a great help to me in these difficult times.
The logbook has actually been written in an obscure Bedouin dialect. I was hoping to start transcribing it, but unfortunately I've run out of paper and indigo.
An island.
Look upon my gesture as a sign of my trust in you. Allah be praised. I've just heard that someone skilled in the art of paper production has come forward as the crop.
Ah, excellent. So, it says...
Blasted sandstorm. We'll never...
The rest of Hamdallah, we have found Hassan ben Said's key. There is a glimmer of hope that we may still be able to stop this war. Guy Focus, not a Ken. By Allah, that must be the reef where a Corsair ship was smashed to my shipyard. Marie d'Artois.
Production has been disrupted.
The deliveries from my goat herds haven't arrived. I fear Madame d'Artois may have attacked their island. Could you just sail past the island in your warships and see what is happening? Ah, that's...
Nobleman.
Ah, that's much better. As you can see, I was right. The bailiff really has his hands full.
Ah, wonderful. These people only just escaped with their lives. By Allah, we have to stop this injustice.
Oriental warships? It's high time I got you and that Grand Vizier out of the way once and for all.
Oh. Your ship is the...
Be careful. You are playing with fire.
One of your ships...
You will pay for this one day. You will pay for this one day. Such a disgrace. Don't expect to benefit from this victory.
Are you unharmed? May Allah bless you for your kindness to my people. I hope the climb up to the monastery was not too... I can't take this piece of evidence to Madame d'Artois myself. Will you deliver it to the commander? My people are fleeing from the blonde commander's attacks. They cannot defend themselves.
I shall retreat.
Sir,
I'll stop.
Production has been...
You'll have...
Grand
Allah, the shipyard, the shipyard, your ship, please, the shipyard, Allah, your ship, the shipyard, your ship, the shipyard workers are already hard at work. Do come back if you ever need more warships.
The enemy is attacking one of your ships. An enemy.
don't think this action will have any consequences.
Please don't withdraw your ships. Without them, our defenseless academy will be entirely at the enemy's mercy.
Be careful. You are playing with fire.
One of your ships
Please
is...
don't withdraw your ships. Without them, our defenseless academy will be entirely at the enemy's mercy.
The enemy is
Be
attacking...
careful. You are playing with fire.
Your ship is...
You will...
Flotsam, burning wrecks.
Lucius knows we have retreated to the keep. Don't worry about the city. It will be supplied by my ships. Just hold the keep. We have little time left to make preparations. All the men who are fit for military service have gathered here at the keep. Assign your troops and build an encampment outside the city. Mobilize the troops! Surely you don't want to surrender to Cardinal Lucius without a fight. Let's now enter the encampment so you can learn how to lead the troops. Lucius can launch his attack at any time. Good. It will be difficult to penetrate these defenses. But we don't know how strong Lucius's army really is.
Out you go, Lucius. This island is yours. Take what you want.
Help! Enemy troops have landed. The trading routes have collapsed. There are hardly any ships left that can leave the island. I beseech you, save us. The Cardinal's cruise.
An enemy?
Enemy troops were sighted in the south. That are true.
You have won a battle.
God's name. Stop. Lucius' name.
Am I just sitting doing nothing while you...
Wisdom. And now, Lucius is approaching. This siege is dragging on, but our supplies are running low. We need supplies of weapons and war machines, or we are doomed.
One of your buildings is the target of an attack.
I will wipe you off the face of the earth once and forever.
With God's help, you managed to fend off.
One of your buildings is being attacked. You have won a battle.
The people are reporting to have seen men in black masks in the streets of the upper city. They must be spies. The spies have been
South! You're trapped.
just
You are a thorn in my flesh, which must be ripped out.
Lucius.
Your troops were victorious. Your troops were victorious.
Lucius's troops fight as though possessed.
One of your plants has stopped producing goods. Fire is devastating your city. Production has been disrupted. An enemy has crossed the border to your settlement area. Your troops were victorious.
I will wipe you off.
The ship.
You have won a battle.
Lucius's crusaders are.
Production has been disrupted.
Hold out a little longer.
You are a...
Fire is devastating your city. You have won a battle. You have worn the enemy down.
Lucius's troops.
One of your plants has stopped producing goods.
I will wipe you off.
You defeated an enemy unit. You
Lucius's crusaders are ripping.
Dreadful.
Fire is raging.
The vision.
Hurry up.
A combined effort enabled them to evade.
Allah is gracious. I have just found out that your ailing sovereign is reputed to have made camp very close to here. Allah is gracious. I have just found out that your ailing sovereign is reputed to have made camp very close to here. You must inform him of the Cardinal's machinations. You must ensure we have enough food for all the refugees. Ah, many thanks. Madame d'Artois' refugees may have lost all. They will not suffer from hunger.
With the Emperor, there are...
Land ahoy! You have discovered a building on an island.
You brought what we asked you for. We will give you...
If this...
Allah be praised. Now you can satisfy those witches and our people as well. Shukran, take this.
Are you looking for... a real blessing?
Ah, have you brought a token of your generosity? Your generosity will bear fruit one day. Oh! Aha! An
A message? How interesting. May I? Ah, this is so simple that a child could work it out. It has been written by a certain Northborough. Says he's being held captive by the assassins.
We have to rescue poor Richard. However, the assassin's fortress is said to be unassailable. Oh, if only we had a map of it.
This is the situation. If we want to free Lord Northborough, then we must know everything about his prison. Such a map will, however, require paper and indigo. Envoys, as well as nomads, envoys, as well as nomads, love adorning. Splendid! I'm in quite. Hamdallah. At last we can draw up the map.
The first envoy.
Come here with the map. Did you... So this tower is Richard's prison, and it is heavily guarded. Oh my goodness. However are we to get the poor man out of there?
Allah be praised. Enough volunteers have come forward who are prepared to take part in the mission to rescue Lord Northborough. The assassins are nowhere to be seen, but they are masters of disguise. We should build...
Oh, you have saved me. Oh, heaven. I thank you. When I noticed where forecast was taken, we are here.
Mike!
There is, however, hope. I have done some research. We have it!
What's this?
This was urgently needed here. We are sure to see many envoys...
The essence of life. Some complicated preparation. Without the exact
Now, I'm going to drown! For no reason at all!
It has been we, sister hair.
There is an old legend of a mighty Emir.
What? For juices? What for? Oh, I see. Those for juices. But of course...
What?
You see?
Oxidize the iron. Where's the silver?
Do you have four juices? Sister!
You...
Lucius was preparing to strike them.
What's this? The plants that were supplying the building material have ceased production. This is surely the work of Lucius. Please make sure that everything is running smoothly.
Forgive me for not being able to help you with your... Allah shukran. 1,000 thanks. You know, the men you saved are first-class construction workers. As their health has not suffered from their ordeal, I will send them to you to help you build the Imperial Cathedral.
Oh, Al-Zahir is sending us some construction workers to help us. Wonderful! This will speed things up immensely. Good. At the moment, it's best if we alone decide how the building material should be used.
Heathen workers are to help to build a Christian I am asking.
I thank you with all my heart. These goods are desperately needed at the cathedral construction site. When I look around me, oh, it breaks my heart to see everything in ruins. Is it foolish to hope that one day my city will once again shine as magnificently as before? Some dubious characters have been sighted in the city. Some dubious...
You have discovered a new...
You have the spies? Excellent. Who knows what they were planning? Please make contact with Madame d'Artois and the Grand Vizier. We'll only stand a chance against Cardinal Lucius if we join forces. Your time is of the essence. The new toolmakers' workshops are now operational. Oh, excellent.
Are the goods on these master builders are true experts at their craft?
The Grand Vizier is now sending us his master builders too. How delightful! We'll now be able to complete the next construction phase in no time at all.
There is a lack of company in your settlement.
How desperate must you be to bring Oriental master builders all the way here?
Cardinal Lucius has slipped into madness. How else can we explain his actions? I pray to Allah that we are able to prevent the worst.
There is a lack of...
Some dubious characters have been sighted in the city. You have the spies? Excellent. Who knows what they were planning?
Are you only just starting to build your blast furnaces? You don't think you can beat me like that, do you?
Some dubious characters have been sighted in the city. Spies sent by Lucius, no doubt. You have the spies? Excellent. Who knows what they were planning? A letter from His Majesty, the Emperor. I thank God. He's already on his way here with his fleet. The cathedral should also contain splendid stained glass windows. We should build up a supply. The supply of building material must not dry up. All we...
By Allah, you are here at last. Take this. Ibn al-Hakim.
You so excellent. But don't ask where I obtained this flag belonging to the Cardinal.
Huh? What a...
See you. Well done.
The death.
Your people are
What
lost.
was that?
I am finally master. Ah, you are him. Take his stone.
We could indeed use some more stone on the construction site. Those production sites do need space, don't they?
Your
And
what a
The
guy.
signs.
So, this remedy will cure all your subjects. Well, that's what Pekata assured.
The people are rampaging.
Essence?
One of your plants has stopped producing goods.
Some dubious characters. Some dubious characters have been sighted in the city. Spies sent by Lucius, no doubt. We must catch them before they can reach. You have the spies? Excellent. Who knows
The moment you are...
Will you fulfill an old man's wish and rebuild this city to its form?
There is a lack of company in your settlement.
Some dubious characters have been sighted in the city. Spies sent by Lucius, no doubt. We must catch them before they can wreak havoc. Thanks to your quick actions, the goods collection is operational again.
There is a lack of company in your settlement. Production has been disrupted.
Some dubious characters have been sighted. Our warehouse? No, excellent. please also think about the glass for the windows of our imperial cathedral? We must... Some dubious character. We could indeed use some more stone on the construction site. How fortunate that you managed to rebuild the fishermen's huts. We're almost there. We can finish before Lucius, as long as we don't run out of glass for the windows. Come on!
Your water supplies are running out. Your people are longing for... Your ship is the...
That's enough.
Lucius's armada is pursuing my fleet. My ships have suffered heavy damage. Some have already been sunk. Oh, in God's name, help!
Enemy...
Cargo overboard! We must collect all the cargo before it sinks beneath the waves.
You dare.
The enemy is attacking one of your ships.
Allah has abandoned us. Lucius's fleet was too powerful. None of my ships could withstand his onslaught.
Until
The
it is
cardinal...
That was a job.
idiots. Let us
Let the traitor... Well,